Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all are fine and staying safe and happy. I am your science teacher, Ms. Farheen, and I welcome you all to your science class. My dear students, today we will start chapter number 2, ecosystem, and today I will give you a complete introduction of what is ecosystem, what it looks like, what are the different factors which make up an ecosystem. So, my dear students, in this unit, ecosystems are next to habitats in the environmental hierarchy. They have all the characteristics of a habitat in a balanced and successful ecosystem. Each organism performs a specific role. Organisms are interconnected in the broader relationship. Sometimes organisms compete with each other. However, they support the ecosystem eventually. The following chapter explains the ecosystem in all the said aspects. So, my dear students, हम habitats के बारे में previous classes में पढ़ चुके हैं. इकोसिस्टम क्या होता है, कैसे ये बनता है, कौन से फैक्टर्स इसके होते हैं, this will be discussed in this chapter. So my dear students, here are written all the student learning outcome that by the end of this chapter, all the students will be able to understand and it can be easily, will be able to explain these points. So my dear students, when we will start lecture number 1, all the students will be able to recognize what is an ecosystem. Example like forest, pond, rivers, grasslands, and desert. And in the first lecture, we will discuss about forests and rivers. And the page that will be under reading and discussion is page number 26. Then we will move forward towards page number 27, lecture number 2, and we will discuss about ponds, grasslands, and desert as an ecosystem. The page 27 will be under discussion. Then on page number 28, students will be able to explain biotic, plants, animals, and humans, and abiotic factors like light, temperature, soil, and water, and their linkages. एक ecosystem को बनाने के लिए there are some factors that are involved like living and non-living. तो हम उन factors को जो है in detail explain करेंगे lecture number 3 में. Then we will move forward towards lecture number 4. और यहाँ पे भी जो है हम biotic factors जो हैं उनको discuss करेंगे. So in lecture number 5 we will analyze the way these biotic and abiotic constituents create a balance to sustain any ecosystem. तो कैसे जो है वो living और non-living factors जो है biotic और abiotic factors जो हैं वो मिलके एक ecosystem को बनाते हैं और उसको help करते हैं to grow and to nurture. This will be discussed in lecture number 5. The page that will be under discussion is page number 29 and 30. Then we will move forward towards lecture number 6, and in lecture number 6, students will be able to recognize the interactions between animals and plants and the importance of maintaining balance within an ecosystem. कैसे जो है एक ecosystem के अंदर plants और animals आपस में interact करते हैं, beneficial भी हो सकता है और harmful भी हो सकता है. This will be discussed in lecture number 6 on page number 30 and 31. And then we will move forward towards lecture number 7, and the page that will be under discussion is page number 31, 32, and 33. And students will be able to describe a few food chains and analyze their structure to understand its functions. क्योंकि हम biotic और abiotic factors के बारे में पढ़ रहे हैं, and we are also discussing about ecosystem. तो उनमें जो मुख्तलिफ food chains होती हैं, how do animals and plants depend on each other. This will be discussed in lecture number 7, and students will also be able to describe the roles of living things at each link in a simple food chain. For example, plants produce their own food. Some animals eat plants, while other animals eat animals that eat plants. Identify and describe predator and prey. तो कैसे जो है फूड चेन जो है उनमें एनिमल्स और प्लांट्स एक दूसरे के ऊपर डिपेंड करते हैं. वी विल डिस्कस इट इन लेक्चर नंबर 7, एंड देन वी विल मूव फॉरवर्ड टुवर्ड्स लेक्चर नंबर 8, and the students will be able to recognize and explain that some living things in an ecosystem compete with each other for food and space. कैसे जो है वो living things एक जो है वो compete करते हैं दूसरे animals से और plants से to make their space in the ecosystem. This will be discussed in lecture number 8 on page number 33 and 34. And then we will move forward towards lecture number 9, and the students will be able to interpret that human actions such as urbanization, pollution, and deforestation affect food chains in an ecosystem. सो माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, ह्यूमन एक्टिविटीज़ जो है, ह्यूमंस जो है वो भी इकोसिस्टम का पार्ट हैं, और कैसे उनकी एक्टिविटीज़ जो है वो दूसरे हैबिटेट्स को और इकोसिस्टम्स को डिस्टर्ब कर रही हैं. दिस विल बी डिस्कस्ड इन लेक्चर नंबर 9, एंड द पेज that we will study is page number 34 and 35. Then we will move forward towards lecture number 10, and in lecture number 10 students will be able to identify various actions and roles that humans can play in preserving various ecosystems. सो माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, क्योंकि ह्यूमन एक्टिविटीज़ की वजह से बहुत ज़्यादा जो है वो डिस्ट्रक्शन हो रही है इकोसिस्टम्स के अंदर, तो कैसे हम इनको प्रिजर्व कर सकते हैं, इन इकोसिस्टम्स को कौन सी एक्टिविटीज़ हैं जो करने से जो है वो इकोसिस्टम जो है वो इफेक्ट नहीं होंगे और वो डिस्ट्रॉय नहीं होंगे. दिस विल बी डिस्कस्ड इन पेज नंबर 35 and 36 in lecture number 10. And lecture number 11 will be a complete review of chapter number 2. And I will also assess you, evaluate you through a worksheet assessment, and you will learn a lot of things from this unit. Keep everybody around you safe. Have a good day. Thank you so much, and Allah Hafiz.